Have you ever wondered if traveling after 70 is still a good idea? While discovering new places and immersing ourselves in different cultures can be thrilling, there are serious risks that many seniors may not consider until it's too late. As we age, both our bodies and minds undergo changes that can transform travel into a more exhausting, unpredictable, and at times, dangerous affair. Many people assume they can maintain the same pace they had in their younger years. But the reality is that after 70, travel presents unique challenges that have the potential to turn a dream vacation into a stressful, even life-threatening ordeal. In this video, we will reveal 5 important reasons why traveling after 70 can be risky, from unexpected health emergencies to hidden financial pitfalls that can drain your savings. Each point will equip you with a better understanding of the challenges seniors face when they travel. By the end of this video, you'll grasp why travel at this stage in life requires extra caution and discover what you can do to stay safe if you choose to venture out. Stay with me until the end, because the last reason on our list is one that many seniors overlook, yet it is one of the most common ways people lose time, money, and peace of mind while traveling. Now, let's get started. 1. Increased health risks and medical emergencies. One of the most significant concerns when traveling after 70 is the increased risk of sudden health issues. As we age, our bodies become more unpredictable. Conditions like heart disease, high blood pressure, and respiratory problems can quickly escalate into emergencies when we least expect it. While at home, getting medical care is often straightforward, but when traveling, especially in unfamiliar locations or foreign countries, finding the right treatment can be far more complicated. What might seem like a minor health issue can evolve into a serious, even life-threatening situation far from your regular doctor. For many seniors, the risk of a medical emergency isn't merely theoretical, it is a daily reality. Long flights can heighten the risk of blood clots, known as deep vein thrombosis, and high altitudes can strain the heart and lungs, particularly for those with existing conditions. Even something as simple as dehydration or heat exhaustion can hit much harder in unfamiliar climates. Seniors are also more susceptible to infections, meaning exposure to new bacteria and viruses can lead to unexpected illnesses. Consider the story of James, a 74-year-old who loved to travel. He planned a relaxing cruise with his wife, but on the 4th day, he experienced severe chest pain. The ship's medical staff provided basic care, but he needed a hospital quickly. Unfortunately, being in the middle of the ocean delayed treatment by hours. While he survived, the experience left him shaken, and he later admitted it could have been avoided had he considered the risks more carefully. Medical insurance is another major concern. Many seniors assume their regular health coverage applies wherever they go, only to discover too late that they lack coverage for medical treatment in another country. Without the right travel insurance, hospital visits, emergency surgeries, and even basic medications can lead to staggering out-of-pocket costs. Some seniors find themselves paying thousands of dollars just to get the care they need while abroad. So, what can be done if you're over 70 and considering travel? First, check with your doctor, get a full health assessment, discuss any potential risks, and ensure you have all necessary medications. Research the healthcare system at your destination. And if you're traveling abroad, invest in comprehensive travel insurance that covers emergency evacuations and hospital stays. Being prepared can make all the difference between a smooth trip and a disaster. 2. Increased exposure to infections and contaminants. Another overlooked danger of traveling after 70 is increased exposure to germs, viruses, and foodborne illnesses. Crowded airports, packed airplanes, public transportation, and unfamiliar restaurants create an environment where bacteria and viruses thrive. For younger travelers, a minor cold or stomach bug might be a temporary nuisance, but for seniors, these infections can lead to severe complications, hospitalizations, or even long-term health setbacks. A single trip can expose an older adult to illnesses they might not typically encounter for months at home. As we age, our immune systems weaken, making recovery more challenging. Airplanes are particularly notorious for being breeding grounds for germs, as passengers are packed closely together breathing in recycled air for hours. Furthermore, with travelers from all over the world passing through airports, it's easy to encounter viruses that your body has never been exposed to before. When it comes to food and water safety, many travelers eagerly try new dishes in different countries, but unfamiliar ingredients and cooking methods can lead to digestive distress. Foodborne illnesses like norovirus, coli, and salmonella can hit older adults much harder, resulting in prolonged illness and dehydration. While locals may have built immunity to certain bacteria, visitors often don't have the same protection. Something as simple as drinking tap water or eating a salad washed in local water can lead to serious stomach infections. Public restrooms, hotel rooms, and rental cars are other areas where germs linger, and many people assume that if a place looks clean, it's safe. Surfaces like doorknobs, seatbelts, and tray tables are seldom disinfected as thoroughly as they should be. To reduce the risk of infections while traveling, seniors can take extra precautions. Wearing masks in crowded areas, washing hands frequently, and carrying hand sanitizer can help minimize the likelihood of picking up harmful germs. Opting for bottled or filtered water, avoiding raw foods in unfamiliar places, and choosing well-cooked meals can also prevent foodborne illnesses. And if you're traveling internationally, be sure to get the recommended vaccines and carry essential medications for stomach issues or respiratory infections. 3. Travel fatigue and recovery challenges. Traveling may seem exciting, but for seniors over 70, the physical toll can be far greater than expected. Long flights, early check-ins, unpredictable schedules, and hours of walking can lead to exhaustion that's difficult to recover from. Unlike in younger years where a good night's sleep could recharge the body, older adults often find that fatigue lingers for days or even weeks. When the body is tired, everything else suffers. Immune function weakens, coordination worsens, and the risk of illness or injury skyrockets. Disrupted sleep is a major issue. Sleeping in unfamiliar beds, dealing with noisy hotels, or adjusting to different time zones can make it nearly impossible to get quality rest. The consequences of sleep deprivation go beyond fatigue. They affect mental sharpness, weaken the immune system, and even heighten heart problems. Regular travelers may find it taking longer to adjust after crossing multiple time zones, which can make dealing with jet lag an ongoing nightmare. The resulting exhaustion can transform an otherwise enjoyable trip into a miserable experience. There's also the physical strain to consider. Long sessions, sitting on planes, buses, or trains can lead to stiff muscles and an increased risk of blood clots, particularly for seniors with arthritis or circulation issues. Once at their destinations, the demands of sightseeing, carrying luggage, and keeping up with planned activities can quickly become overwhelming. Consider Richard, a 75-year-old who loved to travel. After retirement, he and his wife planned an overseas trip, excited about all the new experiences. But after a 10-hour flight, navigating a crowded airport, and adjusting to a 6-hour time difference, Richard found himself utterly exhausted. By the trip's second day, he struggled to keep up, required frequent breaks, and spent the following weeks recovering rather than enjoying his vacation. To combat travel fatigue, seniors should plan plenty of rest days, stay hydrated, and avoid overloading their schedules. Opting for shorter flights with layovers, packing nutritious snacks, and making time for naps can help reduce exhaustion. Above all, recognizing personal limits and adjusting travel plans accordingly is crucial. A vacation should be enjoyable, not something that takes weeks to recover from. 4. Higher risk of falls and injuries. One of the biggest dangers of traveling after 70 is the heightened risk of falls and injuries. As we age, our balance, reflexes, and bone density decline, increasing vulnerability to accidents. While a minor stumble in your own home might not seem alarming, a fall while traveling, especially in an unfamiliar place, can lead to broken bones, serious hospital stays, or even permanent mobility issues. The reality is that a single fall can change the course of a senior's life, turning what was meant to be a relaxing trip into a painful and costly ordeal. Many seniors may not realize the significant differences in travel environments compared to their usual surroundings. Hotels, cruise ships, and historic sites often have uneven floors, poorly lit staircases, and slippery surfaces that increase the risk of falling. Some destinations may have minimal accessibility accommodations, making simple activities like stepping onto a bus or walking on cobblestone streets unexpected hazards. Furthermore, in many places, emergency medical services may not be as fast or advanced as they are back home, meaning even a minor injury can take longer to treat, heightening the risk of complications. Take Linda's story, for instance. A 78-year-old who had always dreamed of visiting Europe, she was in great shape and felt confident navigating on foot. However, upon arriving in Italy, the steep, uneven streets presented unexpected challenges. One evening, as she stepped off a curb in a dimly lit alley, she lost her footing and fell hard, breaking her hip. Rushed to a local hospital, she was informed she needed surgery, not only cutting her trip short, but also leading to months of recovery. To reduce the risk of falls and injuries, seniors should choose destinations with good accessibility, avoid high-risk areas with uneven terrain, and always wear proper footwear. Utilizing walking aids like canes or walkers can also make a significant difference. Recognizing personal limitations is essential because no trip is worth sacrificing long-term mobility and independence. 5. Travel insurance and financial risks. One of the most unexpected dangers of traveling after 70 isn't solely about health. It's also about the financial risks that can accompany it. Many seniors assume that should they encounter problems while traveling, they can simply rely on their insurance or personal savings. However, the reality is that travel-related medical emergencies, trip cancellations, and financial scams can drain a person's bank account faster than they realize. For many seniors, a single unexpected event can turn a well-planned trip into a financial nightmare, leading to overwhelming expenses and stress. One significant risk is the cost of medical care abroad. Many seniors don't know that their standard health insurance usually doesn't cover treatment in foreign countries. This means if you fall ill or get injured while traveling, you could face thousands of dollars in medical bills, even in countries with lower healthcare costs. Emergency medical evacuations, such as being airlifted to a proper hospital, can cost tens of thousands of dollars without appropriate travel insurance, leaving seniors in precarious situations. Trip cancellations also pose a significant risk. Many seniors book trips months in advance, assuming they will be in good health when the time arrives. However, life can be unpredictable. Sudden health issues may require last-minute changes or cancellation. Unfortunately, many airlines, hotels, and cruise lines have strict policies against refunds for last-minute cancellations, causing seniors to potentially lose thousands of dollars without proper trip insurance. Beyond medical costs and cancellations, financial scams targeted at seniors are on the rise. Scammers often prey on travelers, using tactics like fake taxi services, inflated prices for basic items, or deceptive schemes designed to steal credit card information. Older adults, especially those unfamiliar with their surroundings, are particularly vulnerable. Consider George, a 76-year-old who carefully planned a dream vacation to a tropical island. But upon arrival, he discovered that the hotel he booked didn't exist. He had fallen victim to an online scam. By the time he realized what had happened, his money was gone, and he had difficulty finding accommodation that fit his budget, forcing him to pay double just to have a place to sleep. What was meant to be a relaxing trip devolved into a stressful financial disaster. To protect themselves, seniors should always check if their health insurance covers international travel. If not, they should invest in a robust travel insurance plan that includes medical emergencies and trip cancellations. When booking a trip, use only reputable companies and steer clear of deals that seem too good to be true. Additionally, being vigilant with personal finances while traveling, avoiding excessive cash on hand, being careful about credit card information, and never sharing personal financial details with strangers can greatly reduce the risk of financial loss. Final thoughts. In summary, we've explored 5 major reasons why traveling after 70 comes with inherent risks, risks that many seniors may not consider until they are confronted with them. From unexpected health emergencies to injuries, exhaustion, infections, and financial pitfalls, these challenges can turn what should be a relaxing vacation into an overwhelming experience. Traveling might seem an exciting way to spend retirement, but the reality is that after a certain age, it requires far more planning, caution, and awareness than it did in younger years. Does this mean seniors should avoid travel entirely? Not necessarily. Instead, it means that the approach to travel must change. Opting for nearby safer options that don't strain the body, like exploring local attractions, taking shorter trips, or choosing destinations that provide easy access to medical care can make a significant difference in safety and enjoyment. Before you or a loved one embarks on travel after 70, take a moment to consider these potential challenges. Is your health stable enough for the trip? Do you have the right travel insurance to protect against financial risks? Have you selected a destination that's safe and accessible? While these questions may not seem exciting to ask, answering them honestly could prevent unnecessary stress and hardship. At the end of the day, longevity isn't just about adding years to life, but ensuring those years are enriched with quality, independence, and peace of mind. If avoiding unnecessary travel means staying healthier and safer, it might be time to reconsider the risks before booking that next flight. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts matter to us. Don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments inspires us to keep creating valuable content. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue to create meaningful content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.